Formula One has a problem, and it's that Lance Stroll is an international terrorist and needs to be hunted down by the FBI. I mean, this man is so fucking bad. Here's a quick summary of Lance Stroll's performances up until now in the season. First race of the season, Alonso P9, Stroll P10. Not too bad considering the fact that the car wasn't that great for the first race. Second race of the season, Alonso gets P5, a fucking amazing improvement. Lance Stroll fucks it into the wall of his own accord, no one around him, and then proceeds to bitch and moan on the radio to his race engineer as if he was the one who caused the crash. No, Lance, you're just a bit shit. Australia, Alonso P8, Stroll P5. Pretty good, right? Until you remember the fact that on the last lap, George Russell fucked it into the wall. There were double waved yellows. There was a virtual safety car. And this fucking idiot floors it around the corner, almost twatting his car into George Russell. I mean, seriously, this guy is a fucking lunatic. Next race after that, we're in Japan now. Alonso P6, still doing fucking God's work with that car. Lance Stroll P12, not even in the points. Do I need to say more? And that brings us to now, the Chinese Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso finished in P7, still pretty good. In the points, Lance Stroll P15. But that is a P15 after he twatted his car into the back of Daniel Riccardo in the safety car train. He was looking at the corner whilst in a braking zone, not looking at the person in front of him like a fucking moron. And then afterwards, in the post-race interviews, he blames it on Riccardo. What the fuck? You wasn't brake checked. You're just shit, man. Lance Stroll has been beaten by his teammate in every single race except one. And the one race he did finish higher than Fernando Alonso, he damn near tried to kill George Russell. As a sign of good faith and on behalf of the United Kingdom and Australia, I hereby ask the government of Canada to hand Lance Stroll over, where he will face trial in the Tower of London before being taken down to Trafalgar Square and beheaded. As a mark of our gratitude, his body will be shipped back to Canada for burial, and his head will be sent down to Perth where it can be displayed. I'm not overreacting. On lap 27, Kevin Magnussen decided to go for an utterly idiotic overtake on Yuki Tsunoda. Kevin Magnussen tried from 3 car lengths behind to sneak to the inside of a corner of Yuki Tsunoda, only to twat it into the side of him in a move that was so great it would have brought a tear to the eye of the Canadian destroyer. I mean, Kevin, you've over half the race to go, you're in 15th place and you're pulling these kinds of bullshit moves. What the fuck, man? And by the end of the race, Kevin Magnussen and Lance Stroll both received 10-second penalties.
Unbelievable, man. Such a joke.
Shut the fuck up. And by the end of the race, Kevin Magnussen and Lance Stroll both received 10-second penalties, putting them firmly at the back of the grid and away from anybody else to twat out of the race. So predictably, on lap 35, they got bored and decided to try and take out each other.
Magnussen leaves a wheel in, and they...
Formula One chromosome.
But Stroll in the green Aston Martin, and Magnussen finding himself back ahead for the time being.
The battle of the bozos.
Magnussen again around the outside.
And this time, Stroll's...
The race of the And the winner was Lance Stroll. And what do you win?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Oh yeah, and there's one last thing. I was going to finish the video here, but I just was looking at the results and I saw that Logan Sargent somehow managed to finish behind them. What the fuck?